Are all batteries the same? That's like asking if all soccer players are the same. Take Messi, the most decorated player ever. Is there any other player who has achieved that? No, just him. Now take Duracell. Is there any other battery with power boost ingredients inside? No, just Duracell. Remember, goats only trust goats because they're built different. And Messi only trusts Duracell.
Hey, it's Bill from the Bill Simmons podcast. FIFA World Cup 26 fans, listen up. As the official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26, Michelob Ultra is giving away $1 million worth of FIFA World Cup 26 tickets and prizes. Enter now at MichelobUltra.com/superior access/FIFA World Cup 26. Michelob Ultra FIFA World Cup 26 superior access. No purchase necessary. Open U.S. residents 21 plus begins on December 1st, 2025. Ends on July 31st, 2026. Multiple entry periods. Visit www.MichelobUltra.com/superior access/FIFA World Cup 26 for free entry deadlines, prizes, and details.
And we're live on match day as Doug reaches for a buffalo wing. He's got it! Oh, and he's gone for a can of Pepsi too! What a finish! There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi.
Mornings have a rhythm. You can hear it, feel it. And at Quaker, we fuel it. With 100% whole grain oats and a good source of fiber in every bowl, helping you turn that rhythm into your soundtrack for a great day. Fuel to start whatever's next. Quaker, official sponsor of FIFA World Cup 26.
Let's go! Let's go!
The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The human postponer. They were the master of one phrase. I'll circle back on that. But 3 months later, you are the one doing all their work and wondering how big that circle is. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can take the hiring load off your plate by automating the hiring busy work from the initial job post to scheduling interviews. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
Jeffrey Lurie, Eagles owner, is receiving a much-deserved award. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is. Cover news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, jointly produced by the Eagles Pin Pull Podcast Network and the STT Sports Network over on YouTube. Guys, make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe, follow button. I'm your man, Phil Stiefel. And today we got a little different. We don't have Eagles news. We could go down the ESPN article of Jalen Hurts' prove it season or whatever else WIP is talking about. But today we are going to talk about something a little bit more serious. And that is Jeffrey Lurie, Eagles owner, being given part of the ESPN Sports Humanitarian Awards held during ESPYs week in July, which July is here and upon us. He is receiving the Stuart Scott Inspire Award for his work that he does to raise money for autism research. And let's talk a little bit about it. 8 years ago, May 2018, the Eagles hosted the first ever Autism Challenge. It was a bike ride / family friendly 5K event to raise money for autism research and care. And due to the success, they founded in 2019 the Eagles Autism Foundation. Jeffrey Lurie did this to centralize and expand the team's effort in the community. To date, the Eagles Autism Foundation has raised over $56 million, funding more than 223 research projects and community grants worldwide. 2025, I think I talked about this on a previous episode. Jeffrey Lurie also made the single biggest donation ever in U.S. academic medical centers by donating $50 million to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and Penn Medicine to establish the Lurie Autism Institute, it was jointly between the two hospitals. In the past decade, that makes over $106 million for autism research and care. Every member of the Eagles organization takes part in these autism challenges and foundation. And it doesn't just support the children and adults, but parents, caregivers, medical communities, so many people, he is helping with this thing here. And for this, he is winning, like I said, the Stuart Scott Inspire Award held during ESPY week later in July. Quote from Jeffrey Lurie on this award: "I am truly humbled to be recognized as the recipient of this year's Stuart Scott Inspire Award. The honor exemplifies the transformative power of sport and life-changing impact it can have on people. Stewart was a trailblazer whose legacy was built on integrity, professionalism, and bravery. His authentic character and fearlessness in the face of adversity will live on forever through this distinguished award. I've always envisioned that the impact of owning a professional sports franchise could extend beyond the field and the global health community. So we already know Jeffrey Lurie, and we hate the word gold standard and whatnot, but Jeffrey Lurie literally is the gold standard. I always say one of the best owners in the history of sports, not just in Philadelphia, but everywhere, for the work he does to raise money for this charity. And not just this, he does so much more other than just this. The Inspire Award winners, some of them, Stephen Ross, Billy Beane, Bryce Christensen, Dr. Richard Lapchick, Chris Evert, Steve Gleason, Dikembe Mutombo, Frank Kipp. Jeffrey Lurie's family goes back to 1977 when his mother started a foundation, to start raising money for autism. In May, the most recent Eagles Autism Challenge celebrated another record-breaking year, raising $16 million alone in May, over 40,000 donations, 6,800 participants. It's just a special thing. Jeffrey Lurie is a special owner, and sometimes we forget, when we're debating sports, when we're debating, Jalen Hurts or A.J. Brown or breakout stars or 53-man rosters, that there's more to life than just sports. And Jeffrey Lurie exemplifies, an extremely great human being, and how somebody, I talk about this on Trending in the AM a lot. When you've got a platform, you've got to use that platform in good ways, not bad ways, right? And nobody does it better than Jeffrey Lurie. So this is a short episode, but this is an episode to highlight, the award that Jeffrey Lurie is winning, but also the work he does, because while he's very humble in accepting the award, and he doesn't probably want to get this recognition, he definitely deserves it. So congratulations to Jeffrey Lurie, a much-deserved honor getting this award. And everybody consider going to the Eagles Autism Foundation page. Make a donation if you can afford to. If not, share it out. Tell a friend. Maybe sign up to do a run next year in May. And don't forget, when the Eagles Open practice, is on, I forget. I don't have the date written down anymore. I had it written down. I mentioned it yesterday. I forget what date it was. I thought I had it written down here. Man, what a failure from me on that one there. August 25th, open practice, $15 tickets. All that money goes to the Eagles Autism Foundation as well. Everybody have a great day. Go Birds. And bubbles up.
This summer, soccer is here. And so are the watch parties. And Uber Eats has your game day essentials covered with 30% off orders from Aldi, Kroger, and Dollar General. Everything you need to keep your crowd happy, delivered straight to your door. Chips, dips, fresh ingredients, and more. Order in so you can lock in for the games. 30% off your grocery order. Only on Uber Eats for a limited time.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his perfect bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Pace Checkout is offered by your banks and credit unions. So when you shop online at participating merchants, your cards appear in one place, ready to use and kept up to date. And the best part, your actual card number isn't shared when you check out. Because boundaries are healthy, like no work emails after 6. One small step for boundaries, one big leap for checkout. Pace. It checks out. Activation required. See Pace.com to learn more. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Listening to this podcast instead of doom scrolling? Smart move. Another smart move? Getting help from one of State Farm's 19,000 local agents when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.